Chatham Dockyard by Charles Dickens. Narrated by David Mccran. There are some small out-of-the-way landing places on the Thames and the Medway where I do much of my summer idling. Running water is favourable to daydreams, and a strong tidal river is the best of running water for mine. I like to watch the great ships standing out to sea or coming home richly laden, the active little steam tugs confidently puffing with them to and from the sea horizon, the fleet of barges that seem to have plucked their brown and russet sails from the ripe trees in the landscape, the heavy old colliers, light in ballast, floundering down before the tide, the light screw barks and schooners imperiously holding a straight course while the others patiently tack and go about, the yachts with their tiny hulls and great white sheets of canvas, the little sailing boats bobbing to and fro on their errands of pleasure or business, and, as it is the nature of little people to do, making a prodigious fuss about their small affairs. Watching these objects, I still am under no obligation to think about them, or even so much as to see them, unless it perfectly suits my humour. As little I am obliged to hear the plash and flop of the tide, the ripple at my feet, the clinking windlass afar off, or the humming steamship paddles further away yet. These, with the creaking little jetty on which I sit, and the gaunt high watermarks and low watermarks in the mud, and the broken causeway and the broken bank, and the broken stakes and piles leaning forward as if they were vain of their personal appearance and looking for their reflection in the water, will melt into any train of fancy. Equally adaptable to any purpose or to none are the posturing sheep and kine upon the marshes, the gulls that wheel and dip around me, the crows, well, out of gunshot, going home from the rich harvest fields, the heron that has been out a-fishing and looks as melancholy up there in the sky as if it hadn't agreed with him. Everything within the range of the senses will, by the aid of the running water, lend itself to everything beyond that range, and work into a drowsy whole, not unlike a kind of tune, but for which there is no exact definition.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?